everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Love, Light, and Learn TV. Today is really special because I'm going to have some special guests coming on to tell us a little bit about themselves. Are you ready to listen? Okay, as you can see, I already have on my Regal reading glasses. And remember, we need to turn up the volume on our ears. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Can you hear me? Sweet. All right, so let's see who's going to join us on the Soulful Sofa today.
Hi, my name is Roger, and I'm today's radiant role model. I am studying architectural technology. I knew I wanted to do this when I got my first Lego set. I was around 5 years old. But I strayed off of that path for a while, so I ended up doing track and field. It's another positive thing in my life. I did it for about 15 years. I was one of the national athletes for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My main event was the 400. Yeah. The most I enjoy is being able to create. Knowing that you're able to create something that people can enjoy and, you can say, yes, I did this. I also enjoy the fact that my job will allow me to create communities for people, those who, I guess, don't have a home, those who need a new home, or people who need businesses or anything like that. So yeah. The deadlines. So you basically have to be on point with everything. Let's just say a client comes to me and they want me to do plans for a house, and I'll be like, okay, give me a month or so. I have to deliver when I say I'm going to deliver. So as a student, yes, I went through one of the craziest challenges in my life. It was during the pandemic, actually the beginning of the pandemic. The school I was going to was the Montreal Technical College, and I was to graduate the same year the pandemic hit. So I had about 4 months left, and the school ended up closing, like how every other school had, and then we were thinking that we were gonna go back after a while, but then the school emailed us and said we're not going to be reopening due to the fact that a lot of things were happening with the school. Myself and the other students, they were pretty much in shambles. We ended up reaching out to the Prime Minister, the Quebec government, and the Ministry of Education in Quebec. So that did some damage. They looked into it, and we weren't able to get back anything from it really, but the school ended up losing their license, and they had a bunch of lawsuits against them around that time. And my way of bouncing back was the next year, which was 2021. I applied to Centennial College in Ontario. I ended up applying to the same program, and I must say that I've learned a lot more than I did when I was at Montreal Technical College. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am also in my last year of my college degree, so I see myself going back to school to actually pursue the Bachelor's of Arts in Architecture. So it's also a strength and also a weakness of mine. I wouldn't say stubborn, I would say strong-minded. When I have my mind on something, when I have my mind set on something, I do it. You know, I try to get it done to the best of my ability, but sometimes this is also a weakness. Sometimes I'm a little bit too hasty with my actions. So I am trying to find balance in that. I overcome the strong-mindedness by taking a break, you know, just backing off and not worrying about it for a while. Whatever I'm doing, just relaxing, because sometimes it can take a toll on you mentally and physically. I would say myself and my fiance and my daughter. Perseverance, dedication, and determination. The most rewarding part is that I am doing what, you know, I had set out to do, and like I said before, you know, things happened during the pandemic, and I'm just here today grinding it out, you know, doing my best and making sure that I complete what I said I'm going to complete. My favorite book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Setting out to do something that you've wanted to do. For instance, I haven't reached my end goal as yet, but I am in pursuit of that. And so far, I have been successful in doing that. So that's my take on being successful. Don't do it for others, but do it for yourself. Because if I'm not saying to be selfish or anything like that, but I'm just saying you matter. You know, you will have, you know, the support from others around you. Also take advantage of that. Commit to yourself and your craft. You know, don't be shy to be yourself. Just persevere. Also, don't compare yourself to others. I say that because sometimes, you know, we may look at other people and say, yeah, you know, I want to do this. I want to get what you have. But you don't know what they did to get where or what they have. You know, where they're at or what they have. So do your part, because everyone's different. You know, no two individuals are the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My black is phenomenal because I am in the pursuit of something that, you know, most of my peers or family members have, you know, not really pursued in their life. And, you know, as a young man growing up, you know, I went through a lot, and here I am today.